Switched on. Off it. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಇದು ಒತ್ತದೆ ಆನ್ ಆಯ್ತು. अपि स्विदास्ते भगवान् सुखं वो अपि स्विदास्ते भगवान् सुखं वो यस्सात्वतां कामदुघो निरुद्धः यस्सात्वतां कामदुघो निरुद्धः यम् आमनन्ति स्म हि शब्दयोनिम् यम् आमनन्ति स्म हि शब्दयोनिम् मनोमयं सत्त्वतुरीयतत्त्वम् मनोमयं सत्त्वतुरीयतत्त्वम् अपि स्विदास्ते भगवान् सुखं वो यस्सात्वतां कामदुघो निरुद्धः यम् आमनन्ति स्म हि शब्दयोनिम् मनोमयं सत्त्वतुरीयतत्त्वम् अपि स्विदास्ते भगवान् सुखं वो यस्सात्वतां कामदुघो निरुद्धः यम् आमनन्ति स्म हि शब्दयोनिम् मनोमयं सत्त्वतुरीयतत्त्वम् अपि स्विदास्ते भगवान् सुखं वो यस्सात्वतां कामदुघो निरुद्धः यम् आमनन्ति स्म हि शब्दयोनिम् मनोमयं सत्त्वतुरीयतत्त्वम् अपि स्विदास्ते भगवान् सुखं वो यस्सात्वतां कामदुघो निरुद्धः यमात्मनि स्म हि शब्दयोनिम् मनोमयं सत्त्वतुरीयतत्त्वम् अपि स्विदास्ते भगवान् सुखं वो यस्सात्वतां कामदुघो निरुद्धः यम् आमनन्ति स्म हि शब्दयोनिम् मनोमयं सत्त्वतुरीयतत्त्वम्. Okay, word to word meaning. Api as also, swith whether, aste does he, Bhagavan the personality of Godhead, Sukham all happiness, Vaha of you, Yaha one who, Satvatam of the devotees, Kamadhugaha fulfiller of all desires, Aniruddhaha the plenary expansion Aniruddha, Yam whom, Amananti they accept, Sma from your, he certainly, Shabdayonim cause of the Rig Veda, Manaha Mayam creator of the mind, Sattva transcendental, Turiya the fourth expansion, Tattvam principle. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. May I inquire whether Anirudh is doing well? He is a fulfiller of all the desires of the pure devotees and has been considered from yore to be the cause of the Rig Veda, the creator of the mind and the fourth plenary expansion of Vishnu. Purport: the Adi Chatur Vyuha, the original expansions from Baldev, are Vasudev, Sankarshana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. All of them are Vishnu Tattvas or non-different personalities of Godhead. In the incarnation of Sri Rama, all these different expansions appeared for particular pastimes. Lord Rama is the original Vasudeva, and his brothers were Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. Aniruddha is also the cause of Mahavishnu, from whose breathing the Rig Veda appeared. All this is nicely explained in the Markandeya Puran. In the incarnation of Lord Krishna, Aniruddha appeared as the grandson of the Lord. Lord Krishna in Dwaraka is the Vasudeva expansion of the original group. The original Lord Krishna never leaves Golok Vrindavan. All the plenary expansions are one and the same Vishnu Tattva, and there is no difference in their potency. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाखया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरतुषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। So welcome all devotees for today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. So we are going to discuss from Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter number 1, verse number 34. So this is conversation between Vidura and Maitreya Rishi. So very auspicious discussions here going on between Vidura and Maitreya. Uddhava, right? Uddhava and Vidura is going on. Yeah. So Vidura is basically inquiring about the various personalities in the Yadu dynasty, asking them how they are. So here today we are seeing, is asking about Aniruddha, who is a grandson of Lord Shri Krishna. Lord Shri Krishna's son Pradyumna's son Aniruddha. Okay. May I inquire whether Aniruddha is doing well? He is a fulfiller of. So here different qualities of Aniruddha is mentioned. First quality is he is a fulfiller of all the desires of the pure devotees. Okay. So second is mentioned that he is the cause of the Rig Veda. And third, he is the creator of the mind. And fourth, he's basically the fourth plenary expansion of Vishnu. So these are the different characteristics of Aniruddha. Okay. So we know the Adi Chatur Vyuha, which is coming from Baldev, the first quadruple expansion. So Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. So they are all basically the Vishnu Tattvas. And they are basically not different from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hmm. And they, so we will try to discuss about them, okay, and especially Anuruddha, which Srila Prabhupada is explaining in this particular purport. So here it's mentioned Satvatam. Yah Satvatam Kamadugho Aniruddha. So Satvatam here, Vishwanath Chakra Thakur says, it can mean the devotees or it can refer to the Yadavas. Okay. So because he was staying with the Yadus, so therefore fulfilling the desires of all the Yadus, it can be called like that. Okay. And here it is also mentioned he is the source of the Rig Veda. Yam amanantisma Shabda Yonim. Shabda Yonim means he is the cause of the Vedas, especially Rig Veda. Because we know that the Vedas are the breathing of the Supreme Lord. Okay, Vedas appear from the breathing of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, here Aniruddha is mentioned as the source of the Rig Veda. So there is a verse from the Brihat Aranyaka Upanishad which says, "Evam va are asya mahato bhutasya nishvasitam etad yad Rig Veda." That from the Lord's breathing came the Rig Veda. Okay. And next in the verse it says Manomayam. Manomayam Sattva Turiya Tattvam. Manomayam. So Vishnu Chakra Thakur says that he who moves the mind, Mayate. So Mayate means moving. So one who moves the mind is called Manomayam. So basically he is the instigator of the mental activities. Okay. And he is also the fourth sattva, Turiya Tattvam. So the fourth one in the Chaturvyuha, Tattvam. Okay, Vishnu Tattvam, fourth personality. And he is composed of Vishnu, Shuddha Tattva. Shuddha, that's why. Shuddha word is used. Shuddha Tattva. Sattva, sorry. Shuddha Sattva. So, so we know that also that Aniruddha is also the father of Vajranam. So who later on becomes the king of Mathura Mandala. So in the Vishnu Dharmottara, so there is a conversation between Markandeya Rishi and Vajranam. So there he explains that there is a verse, I will just show you. So this is from the Vishnu Dharmottara. Bhuyo bhuyas tvasau drishto maya devo jagatpatihi kalpakshaye na vijnataha samaya mohitena vai kalpakshaye vyatite tu tantu devam pitamahat aniruddham vijanami pitaram te jagatpatim. The Lord of the universe seen by me again and again. So we know Markandeya Rishi, right? He lives for I think 7 kalpas, right? Something like that. 7 kalpas he lives, no? So the Lord of the universe seen by me again and again at the end of the kalpa was unknown to me since I was covered by illusion. When the destruction at the end of the kalpa ended, I understood from Brahma that the Lord of the universe is your father Aniruddha. Okay, so he is telling this to Vajranab. So Vajranab is the son of Aniruddha, right? Aniruddha is son of Pradyumna. Pradyumna is son of Lord Sri Krishna. So we should understand that these personalities, they are not just any Jiva Tattva. They are Vishnu Tattva coming in this family of Lord Krishna. Okay, so he's saying that he is Jagat Patim. Aniruddham Vijanami Pitaram Te. He is your father, but he is what? Jagat Patim. So this is one explanation of who is Aniruddha. Okay, like that. And then we see ahead. And Bhishma, when he is speaking to Duryodhan about the appearance of Sri Krishna, he relates how Brahma came to Gandhamadana and saw in his mind the Lord as Aniruddha. Okay, so in the mind he saw, because Aniruddha is the control of the mind. Therefore, Jai Shri Shri Radha Nil Madhav ki Jai. So, so this is from the Mahabharata. So the verse I'm just showing. Shishtva Shankarshanam Devam Swayam. Switched off, huh? Shishtva Shankarshanam Devam Swayam Atmanam Atmana Krishna Sattvam Atmanas Rakshihi Pradyumnam hi Atmasambhavam Pradyumnach cha Aniruddham tu yaha Vidur Vishnu Avyayam Aniruddho Srijam Mam Vai Brahmanam Lokadharinam Vasudeva Maya Soham Tvayayvasmi Vinirmitaha. It's from Mahabharata. Meaning, having manifested Shankarshan, non-different from himself, by his own potency, from himself the Lord manifested Pradyumna, non-different from Krishna, by his own potency. From Pradyumna he manifested Anirudh, whom the wise know as indestructible Vishnu. Aniruddha created me, Brahma, the maintainer of the worlds. Aniruddha is not different from Vasudev, thus I have been created by you. Okay, so basically here Brahma is explaining how Brahma he saw in his mind Aniruddha. Okay, so that is what he is explaining here. Hare Krishna. So in the verse Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.22, it says, Ato vai kavayo nityam bhaktim paramaya muda vasudeve bhagavati kurvanti atma prasadanim. Certainly, therefore, since time immemorial, all transcendentalists have been rendering devotional service to Lord Krishna, the personality of Godhead, with great delight, because such devotional service is enlivening to the self. So Srila Prabhupada says that the speciality of devotion service rendered to Lord Sri Krishna is especially mentioned here, because Lord Sri Krishna is the Swayam Rupa, personality of Godhead. Ete cha amsha kala pumsaha Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So there are many amshas and kala. Kala means amshas, amsha. So these are all expansions of the Purusha, original Purusha. But Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So Lord Sri Krishna is a Swayam Bhagavan. So here it's mentioned, Kurvanti Atma Prasadanim. If somebody has to satisfy himself really, then he should basically worship Vasudeva Bhagavati, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vasudeva, son of Vasudeva. So, like Savai Pumsam Paro Dharmo Yato Bhaktir Adhokshaje Ahaituki Apratyata Yatma Suprasidati. Same. Suprasidati Atma Prasadanim. Here it's mentioned. So Srila Prabhupada says that all other different forms like Baldev, Sankarshan, Vasudev, Anirudh, Pradyumna, Narayan, and going further ahead, the Purusha avatars, Mahavishnu, Shirodaksha Vishnu, and Shiro, this Garbhodaksha Vishnu. So they are all expansions, Guna avatars, Lila avatars, Yuga avatars, and many other thousands of manifestation of personality of Godhead. They are all Lord Sri Krishna's plenary portions and integrated parts. So therefore, we understand that how the Lord is glorious. Lord Sri Krishna is the origin, fountainhead of all the incarnations. But still here there is, as Anirudh, Aniruddha expansion is coming in this world as a grandson of Lord Sri Krishna. So in the Rudra Geet also, Lord Shiva is basically offering prayers to all these four Chaturvyuhas. You will see. So I'll just read a few prayers. Namaha Pankajanabhaya Bhuta Sukshmendriyatmane. Okay, you can also refer. You can all recite also. So these are prayers to Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, offered by Lord Shiva in the Rudra Geet when he's teaching to Prachetas. Okay. So Namaha Pankajanaabhaya Bhuta Sukshmendriyatmane Vasudevaya Shantaya Kutasthaya Swarochishe. So I offer respects to the controller of the Tanmatras and senses, to the Lord with a lotus sprouting from his navel. Okay. To Vasudev, the deity of Chitta. So we know that, the Antakarana. Antakarana, there are four components. One is Chitta, other is Ahankar, third is Buddhi, and fourth is mind, Manas. So these four deities are the controller of these four items. Vasudev is controller of the Chitta. Sankarshan is for the Ahankara. Pradyumna is for the Buddhi. And Aniruddha is for the Manas, mind. Okay. So Vasudev, the deity of Chitta, to the unchangeable form of beauty, to the Lord who is capable of making my consciousness steady. Okay. So here, Vishwanath Chakra Thakur is telling about what we should be praying to these four deities. Okay, so we'll just read those also. I offer respects to you with that lotus navel. I offer respects to Vasudev, the presiding deity of Chitta, the first deity, in order to purify each sense individually after purifying the totality of body and senses made for material enjoyment. So basically, to purify the senses, he is offering these prayers to these four. Basically, these all prayers are for purifying these four Antakarana. Okay, praying to them for purification so that we can worship Lord Shri Krishna. Oh Vasudev, make my chitta peaceful. So like this, we should pray to Vasudev. Make my chitta peaceful and unchanging. And then make it conscious of bhakti by revealing your beauty. I offer respects to you. So this is how we should pray to Vasudeva. Okay. And then Sankarshan. Sankarshanaya Sukshmaya Durantayantakaya cha Namo Vishwaprabodhaya Pradyumnayantaratmane. So prayer to Sankarshan and Pradyumna. Okay. I offer my respects to the unmanifest, the infinite Sankarshan, deity of ego. Okay, Sankarshan is deity of ego, the destroyer of the universe. And I offer respects to Pradyumna, deity of intelligence. Pradyumna, deity of intelligence, the enlightener of the universe dwelling within me. Okay, so as you know, Sankarshan. So at the end, Lord Shiva also worships Sankarshan. So he is also helping Sankarshan in destroying the universe. You know? And also Pradyumna is enlightener of universe because intelligence. With intelligence, one will be enlightened. So I offer respects to the unmanifest, the infinite, to he who burns the universe by the fire from his mouth. So Sankarshan from his mouth, Ananta, right? From that, the whole universe is destroyed. Oh Sankarshan. So like this, we have to pray to Sankarshan. What we should pray? Burn up my bondage of infinite attachments to house and body caused through the workings of possessiveness and ego. Okay? Because of ego, we have attachment to house, wife, children, etc., etc., body also. So we have to pray to Sankarshan in this way. to destroy all this. Then, after separating possessiveness and ego from those attachments, bind the possessiveness to the Vishaya, the Lord, and bind ego to my identity as a devotee, Ashraya. Because devotee is Ashraya Tattva, Lord is Vishaya Tattva. So he's telling that after separating the possessiveness and ego with material objects, bind it to the Vishaya, that is the Lord. Right? In this way, we have to pray to Shankarshan. Then, wake up my intelligence, O Pradyumna, so that it will situate me in bhakti. Okay? So, knowledge, intelligence, with the intelligence, when the intelligence wakes up, then we should situate in bhakti. Right? Aham sarvasya prabhavo, matha sarvam pravartate, iti matva bhajante mam. So when one understands that Lord is the source of everything, right? With the intelligence, if you understand this, then iti matva. Iti matva means after knowing this, what one will do? Bhajante. So one will be situated in bhakti. That is the goal of the intelligence. Okay. Next. Namo namo niruddhaya ऋषिकेशेन्द्रियात्मने नमः परमहंसाय पूर्णाय निभृतात्मने. So once again, Namo Namo Niruddhaya Rishikeshendriyatmane Namaha Paramahamsaya Purnaya Nibhratatmane. I offer my respects to Anuruddha, the Lord of the mind, who is the chief sense. I offer respects to the perfect Sun who nourishes the Jiva. So here, 2 lines for Aniruddha, 2 lines for the Sun, God, who nourishes the Jiva. So, purport by Srila Vishnu Thakur, I offer respects to the controller of the mind, okay, which is the chief of the senses, Rishikesha. So here Rishikesha is the not Sri Krishna, but mind, which is the leader of all the senses, 5 senses. Oh Aniruddha, attract my mind. So this is a prayer to Aniruddha. Attract my mind to bhakti alone. I offer respects to you. Okay. So in this way, you have to pray to Aniruddha because he is control of the mind. Next, after purifying the 4 components of Antakarana, by worshipping their upasya deities, he offers respect to the Lord in the form of the presiding deities of the elements in 4 verses in order to purify the 5 gross elements which constitute the body and the external senses. So till now, the subtle, that is Antakarana, subtle body, that is purified by worshipping Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. And next he will try to purify the 5 gross elements, okay, which the body is made up of. Okay. So then first what he does is, I offer respects to the Sun, who constantly nourishes the Jiva by rain, etc. So this is how he worships the Sun. So then he says, O Devata of the Sun, make my eyes see the beauty of the Lord's form. Because eyes are controlled by Sun. Sun is the control deity of the eyes. So therefore, to the Sun we have to pray like this, that make my eyes see the beauty of the Lord's form. May the energy coming from my body, not different from the Sun's energy, be purified. Okay. So Sun is the source of all energies. So even our energy, our body's energy also coming from Sun only. Therefore, he is praying that may the energy coming from my body, not different from Sun's energy, be purified. That energy be purified. So like this, very interesting verses are there in the Rudra Gita for the purification of the Chitta and Ahankara, Manas and Buddhi, and then the gross elements also. Okay. So in this way, so Aniruddha, basically today's verse is talking about Aniruddha. So in the Krishna book, chapter number 62, 63, you can go through because we don't have time. So you can go through the pastime of Aniruddha. So how he married Usha. Okay. So Usha is the daughter of Banasura. So Banasur is the son of Bali Maharaj. Okay. So Banasur, by his austerities, he pleased Lord Shiva, and he got boons. So he had thousand hands, and with those 1,000 hands, he pleased Lord Shiva by beating drums. Okay. So Lord Shiva became very happy, and then he asked for benediction, what he wants. And Banasur said that, you please always protect my kingdom, always stay in my kingdom. So in this way, Lord Shiva was always supporting Banasur. Mm. So Aniruddha, so whole story I'm telling in just a few lines. So Aniruddha, so basically he was, as I said, grandson of Lord Krishna. But suddenly, 4 months, he was missing from the kingdom. So what had happened? So Usha, who is daughter of Banasur, so she, in a dream, she got the vision of a very beautiful young boy, uh, who was associating with her in the dream. So her mind was completely captivated with this personality, who looked like Krishna only, very beautiful, very handsome. So Usha, when she once when she got up from the dream, she shouted, "Where is that? Where is that man? Where is that young man?" Uh, so like that, when the other friends of Usha, they saw that she is acting very weirdly, because her mind is got captivated by this man. So then there is one friend of Usha. Her name is Chitralekha. So Chitralekha means she has the ability to paint. You know. So Chitralekha asked Usha to describe the person whom she saw in the dream, and then Chitralekha starts painting. So she paints different personalities, different heavenly, devatas, and different personalities. She goes on painting. She paints Krishna also, Balram also. Everybody she paints, and Usha is not attracted by those. She's not recognizing them. But when she paints Aniruddha, right? When she paints Aniruddha's form, then immediately Usha identifies. She becomes very shy, and she identifies that, yes, this is the personality. Uh, and then Chitralekha, she also had magical powers. She could bring any person from somewhere to this place. So like this Chitralekha, when Aniruddha was sleeping, okay, so with the whole bed, whole cot, bed, everything, Chitralekha pulled Aniruddha to this palace of Shonitapur. This is the kingdom of Banasura. So Banasur had very well protected, very secure palace. Nobody could enter easily, because Chitralekha knew that if somebody has to be brought like this, it's not possible. So, but with her powers, she just pulled in Aniruddha like this, and Usha became very happy that she got the person whom she was dreaming about. So Aniruddha and Usha in this way started staying together in that palace only, and Banasura was not knowing all this happening. But by seeing Usha's different, how bhav, bol chal, all this, so she appeared very odd, very different. So people could identify that she seems to be associating with some male personality. Then later on, the message reached Banasur, and Banasur came to know. When he went into the room, then he saw Aniruddha was there. So he became very angry with Aniruddha. How dare, how can you come inside like this? So then there was a fight between Aniruddha and Banasur. And then Aniruddha, with all his power, he defeated all the soldiers of Banasur. Hmm? But Banasur, with his so Aniruddha was like escaping, but Banasur then, with his Nagapash, he binds Aniruddha. Okay. So and after this, the message goes to the Yadus that Aniruddha is missing for many months. So then all the Yadus, Lord Krishna, everybody, they start coming to wage war against Banasur. Correct. And then Banasur seeks help of Lord Shiva. So then there is a very big fight between Banasur's army, Lord Shiva army, and then Lord Krishna and all the other Balram also is there, and everybody. So there is a very great fight. Okay, and finally, Lord Shiva gets defeated, and then Banasur also is defeated, and then Banasur surrenders to Lord Krishna, and then Lord Krishna just cuts off all the arms. Basically, before that, he cuts off all the arms and just keeps 4 of them, and in this way, Banasur is defeated and he surrenders. And then Lord could have killed him actually, but Lord Shiva prays that, please do not kill him. He is my devotee, so please protect him. So therefore, Lord Krishna says that yes, because I have given a word to Prahlad Maharaj that anybody who comes in his line will be saved and will not be killed. Therefore, I don't have the right to kill Banasur. So therefore, Banasur becomes happy, and finally he arranges the marriage for Aniruddha and Usha, and sends him back with Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna comes back with all the Yadus and Aniruddha and Usha back to Dwaraka. So in this way, there is a pastime of Usha's and Aniruddha's marriage. You can read in 10th canto, chapter 62 and 63. Okay. So thank you very much, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Any comments, questions? Anybody? Ask simple question. Huh? ಹೌದು. ಡೆಮಿಗಾಡ್ಸ್ ಡೆಮಿಗಾಡ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಜೀವ ತತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಜಿ ಕೂಡ ಜೀವ ತತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಗೋಲೋಕದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೋಲೋಕದ ಧಾಮದಲ್ಲಿರೋರು ಕೂಡ ಜೀವತತ್ವನೇ, ಡಿವೋಟಿಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಜೀವತತ್ವ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು ಶಕ್ತಿ ತತ್ವನೂ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಲೈಕ್ ರಾಧಾರಾಣಿ, ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಶಕ್ತಿ ತತ್ವ. ಅವರು ಜೀವತತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಭಗವಂತ, ನಾರಾಯಣ, ವಿಷ್ಣು, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಷ್ಣು ತತ್ವ, ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಬೇರೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿವೋಟಿಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಜೀವತತ್ವ. ಬಟ್ ಅವರು ಲಿಬರೇಟೆಡ್, ಇಟರ್ನಲಿ ಲಿಬರೇಟೆಡ್ ಸೋಲ್ಸ್, ನಿತ್ಯ ಸಿದ್ಧ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಜೀವಾತ್ಮಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ನಿತ್ಯ ಬದ್ಧ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮೆಟಲ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೀವಿ, ಮೆಟಲ್ ಟಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೀವಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಶುದ್ಧ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಶುದ್ಧ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಜೀವಾತ್ಮ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜೀವತತ್ವ, ವಿಷ್ಣು ತತ್ವ, ಇದೇ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ವಿಷ್ಣು ತತ್ವ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಭೌತಿಕ ಜಗತ್ ಇದು ಕಂಟ್ಯಾಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಟಚ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಭೌತಿಕ ತತ್ವಕ್ಕೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಜೀವತತ್ವ ಭೌತಿಕ ಟಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಬದ್ಧ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ, ಬದ್ಧಾತ್ಮ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮ ಇದು ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಆತರ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರು ಕೂಡ, ಈ ಜಗತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರು ಕೂಡ. ಸೊ ಅನಿರುದ್ಧ, ಈಗೇನು ನಾವು ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಭಗವಂತನ ಲೀಲೆ. ವಿಷ್ಣು, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಷ್ಣು ತತ್ವನೇ ಅನಿರುದ್ಧ. ವಿಷ್ಣು ತತ್ವ, ಅದು ಕೃಷ್ಣ ತತ್ವ ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತನ? ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಆ ತತ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಸರಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ತರ, ವಿಷ್ಣು ತತ್ವ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ತತ್ವ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. ಹಾ, ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಷ್ಣು ತತ್ವ ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ನಾನ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಸೇಮ್. ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಬೈ ದ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ, ದ ಮಾಧುರ್ಯ, the special qualities of the Lord Krishna, therefore these are great. Lord Krishna is greater in terms. There is a verse, na? What was that verse? I'm forgetting the verse. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. That Vishnu and Krishna both are same actually, but by the Madhurya, Krishna is Vishishyate Krishna. So therefore, there is a ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ there is no difference. ಯಾವ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಬೈ ದ ಮಾಧುರ್ಯ, ವೇಣು ಮಾಧುರಿ, ಲೀಲಾ ಮಾಧುರಿ, ಭಕ್ತ ಮಾಧುರಿ, ರೂಪ ಮಾಧುರಿ. ಸೊ ಇದ್ರ ಕುರಿತು Krishna is considered special. But they are all same one category of Vishnu Tattva. But because of these qualities, Krishna becomes special. Otherwise, 60 qualities. Vishnu, 60 qualities. Correct, no? So, Vishnu Tattva. Because of these 4 extra special quality, Madhurya. But in its constituency, it is same. Andre Vishnu Tattva, the position, the qualities, ಏನಂತಾರೆ, the Tattva andre, it is like ಏನಂತೀವಿ, it's ಮೂಲ ರೂಪ, ಮೂಲ ಸ್ವರೂಪ. It's a Vishnu Tattva. But by the way he acts, by the way he does things, so the Madhurya is there. Therefore, Krishna is special. Anything you want to add? Adi Vishnu, yes. Adi Narayana Puman. Bhishma is saying. Esha vai Bhagavan Sakshat. Adyo Narayana Puman. Prabhuji ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, Krishna is also Vishnu only, but he is Adi Narayana, Adi Vishnu, origin of all. That's all. That is the difference. ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಜಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಲೈಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್, ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ಸ್, 100 ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ಸ್ನ ಹಚ್ಚಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ಲು ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಒಂದೇ ಥರನೇ ಇದೆ, ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅದರಿಂದನೇ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಲೈಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಆದಿ ನಾರಾಯಣ, origin of all the Vishnu Tattvas. ಕೃಷ್ಣನೇ ವಿಷ್ಣು ತತ್ವ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ವಿಷ್ಣು ತತ್ವ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ? ಇಲ್ಲ, ವಿಷ್ಣು ತತ್ವ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಬೇರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿಷ್ಣು ತತ್ವ ಓನ್ಲಿ. Narayan is also Vishnu Tattva. Chaturvyuha also Vishnu Tattva. Krishna also Vishnu Tattva. Balram also Vishnu Tattva. Paramatma is also Vishnu Tattva only. Okay. But still, Krishna is special because he is Supreme Personality of Godhead.